to round two of Purple Sector Racing. It is the Japanese Grand Prix. It is a sprint. You might be asking, what is Purple Sector Racing and why is it round two and not round one? It's essentially a new league that me and Riley have started. If you remember the old Drift Euro Racing League, we have started a new one called PSR. Thursdays every Thursday 8 p.m. I wasn't able to make it last week, so here we are. But should be a good race today. We have got nearly a full grid, essentially. Yeah, looking forward to it. It should be a good one. Japan, obviously very difficult circuit. A lot of new faces that you probably will never have seen us race with before. So it's going to be interesting. Last week was obviously a very, very interesting race. But today should be better. That was Australia. This is Japan. We are driving for the Mercedes team. This is not a replacement of New Era Racing League, by the way. New Era Racing has not been on the past 2 weeks because we simply just don't have enough drivers racing, which is unfortunate and does confuse me because in this league we started it only 2-3 weeks ago and we've managed to get an entire field. So I don't understand how we can't get drivers in NERL. But it should be a good one today. But yeah, we don't have a teammate, so it's just me here today. So it will be a very boring stream. But long time no see. Hello, welcome to the stream. Right, if you can hear me, you need to change it to F1 cars and not. How you been? Yeah, been alright. Oh, Stuart is racing. I thought he wasn't. What the fuck? Yeah, Stuart actually won last week and Riley was second. Oh, okay. Right, so, why do I have a championship next to my name? What? Yeah, so, NERL, of course, we had a race in Japan here and I ended up winning that. I would not expect that today. We got very lucky in Japan, in NERL. The absolute blinder of a strategy paid off. That's where George Russell got the idea for the Belgian Grand Prix win. Was off of me, so I think realistically today we've just got to aim to finish and get some points on the board. George Russell is my boyfriend. George Russell is shit. No, he's not. He's actually alright, to be fair. But yeah, it's going to be a long one today because it's a sprint. They're really cringe. I hate them, but there's nothing I can do about it. Riley, you need to change it to F1 cars. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we've got Stuart and I'm in the old Mercedes. It's Andrew and Riley in the McLaren. So basically, there's your constructors' title done. I will just take finishing tonight. That's what she said, Lamau. Obviously, for those who cannot watch this live, there will be the stream uploaded to my channel if you want to watch that. There has not been as many videos as planned recently, since April really, because there has been a lot going on. But hopefully there should be new videos soon. I am currently working on, I don't know if I'll be able to get it done in time for Saturday, but I am currently working on a video. It's essentially a tribute video to Bray Wyatt, who obviously a year ago, I think it'll be on Saturday, it will be a year since he passed, so I don't think I'll be able to get that out in time, but I have been sort of working on that a little bit, just sort of going over his career. Yeah, so hopefully there should be videos soon. I've just had a lot going on, so. But there seems to be a lot of people here, which, I mean, there's 6, but that's better than normal, so. Yeah, we did have a teammate, but I don't think he can make it every week, so he's now just a reserve driver. So I'm essentially carrying Mercedes on my back. Not the first time somebody called Lewis has had to do that. So we'll go for it. I don't know. I like Japan, the circuit, but I updated it on the game and now it's trash. So it's not fun anymore. But I think it should be a fairly decent race. I think looking at it now, I think either Stewart or Riley will end up winning it. And then I think I'll be somewhere around 5th, 6th, 7th, if I even finish. But I don't know if I will. Obviously, there could be a crash, so. Lewis, I want to see a win. Josh, I hate to break it to you, unless... I don't know, I'm always very much underconfident instead of over... Oh shit, Zen's here, I forgot, yeah. Yeah, alright, Zen's got the win then, unless he crashes. Yeah, I don't see a win coming, Josh. I see at best a podium. Which, to be fair, I'd be fucking delighted with a podium. Like, if you want to see wins, you're going to have to tune into Wednesday nights. But, sadly, Wednesday night races aren't happening. 0 stop. Yeah, just get the fucking penalty then. Slaphead. Thanks for watching, Josh. Right, why has Riley just not picked his card then? Right, let's add all these bloody people. Does anyone know, why have I got a, like, why is my name in gold? Does anyone know in the chat why that is? Because you're too good. It could be that, yeah. I think if we're going honest predictions, I think unless Zen crashes, Zen will probably win. But yeah, this will be a longer stream than usual tonight because we have 12 minutes for qualifying for the sprint. Good lord, I hate sprints with a passion. They're the worst thing that has happened to F1 since maybe Max Verstappen being a thing. And I've probably lost all viewers of the stream there because Verstappen hate. But I'm all for a Verstappen hate watch. I normally don't wish DNFs on anyone, but I would very much like to see a Max Verstappen DNF in Zandvoort and a Hamilton win. Yeah, I back it. I hate Max. Do you know what it is, right? Is that, well, obviously we've spoke about this a lot in the Discord. The biggest, like, I'm not denying the talent Verstappen has. The biggest problem I have with Verstappen is that he's just such a fucking hypocrite. Like, somebody will race hard against him and he's like, oh, you just push drivers off the track. But then you whack up videos of Saudi Arabia 2021 where he just drives into Hamilton and has no intention of making the corner, and then tries to put the blame on somebody else. Like, he's a generational talent, but yeah, he's just. But I think the problem is that Red Bull have sort of glorified him to be that. Like Helmut Marko, Jonathan Wheatley, Christian Horner, all of them have just never told him he's wrong, so he just thinks he's invincible. But I think he's got so used to being so dominant over the past few years. You've seen it in the recent races, is that now that he's actually got a challenge, and he isn't in the straight up fastest car, I think the pressure has got to him, and I think he's just cracked it. I think he'll be able to hang on to the championship, but because I think Norris is. Had it been Hamilton as many points behind as Verstappen, had Hamilton and Norris swapped positions in the championship, I'd say that Hamilton still would have a decent chance. But I think Norris, as good as he is, I think he's still a bit of a choke artist. But yeah, I think Verstappen will have enough to hang on to the championship, but I think McLaren will get Red Bull. And potentially Ferrari as well. I can't lie, Oscar might have a better chance if he keeps his form up. I think Piastri, I'm going to go out on a limb here. This might be a very unpopular opinion, given it's only his second season. I think Piastri is a better driver than Lando Norris. 100%. Like, Piastri to... I think somebody did the maths on it. I think Piastri's had like the third greatest rookie season of all time. And the only two in front of him was Jacques Villeneuve and Lewis Hamilton, and both of them finished runner-up in the championship. Yeah, a bit far. Oh, well, maybe not now, but I think Piastri's ceiling, I think, is higher than Norris's. I think next year Norris will be beaten by Piastri. I can if McLaren get it together next year, I can very much see a Piastri World Championship. I mean, which I would love, because Piastri's great. He will be better than Lando, but he's not at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I think Norris, just like, as good as he is, I feel like he's still got this like inability to be able to perform under pressure. Very close. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think do McLaren have the best lineup on the grid? Do you reckon? Right now, I'd say the best lineup on the grid is probably Hamilton and Russell, but obviously Hamilton's off. Although Hamilton and Leclerc versus Norris and Piastri, I feel like Ferrari will probably have the best driver lineup. Actually, 100% is McLaren. For the future, yeah, I think there's going to be no need to change that driver lineup for years. I think, I don't know, because I don't know if Norris will stay at McLaren his entire career. I could see him. I think had he not signed the extension with Mercedes, with McLaren, I think Mercedes would have been all over Norris as soon as Hamilton left. But who is going to Mercedes? Is it Antonelli? Because I heard a rumour it could be Vettel. But I'm guessing it's going to be Antonelli. Which I think not confirmed. Yeah. I think I don't watch much Formula 2. I think Antonelli is a really good prospect, but I think he's not even like in the title fight, is he, this year? So I feel like stepping him up to Mercedes could, I think it could either go one of two ways. It could be like Hamilton in the McLaren, where he gets in that car and is instantly on form, or it could be like a Van Dorn at McLaren, where he goes in too early and just gets murdered. I think a second year in F2, and then... But at the same time, if they wanted to do that, who were they going to get for a year? I don't think there could have been a worse year for Mercedes to have Hamilton leave. I think next year would have been the perfect time for Mercedes, because then they could have chased down Verstappen. But I think, yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think Antonelli is really good. He's still 17, so I think it's defo too early. Well, that's the thing. It's like, The talent is definitely there, but yeah, isn't he like 14th or something in F2? And I know F2 is not like the be all and end all, obviously, but to promote someone up to a top team such as Mercedes, who are, you know, starting to get back to the front of the grid, you would imagine will be up in the title fight next year. Why is it 8 o'clock and we've still not gone yet? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's very risky from Mercedes, but at the same time, what choice do they have? He's 7th in the championship. Oh, is he? So he's not doing too bad. Who's leading? Is it that... What's his name? Is it like Bortoletto or someone? Or is it Victor Martins? I feel like it's one of the two. Voice chat suspended. I don't care. I don't need voice chat. Hadjar. Oh. So what... I miss the days when if you won F2, you were likely to get an F1 seat the next year. Because I don't think... I think the last two drivers to win F2 and then get into F1 the next season is Mick Schumacher in 2020 and George Russell in 2018. Like, before then, it used to be if you won F2, you pretty much were guaranteed a seat in F1. But now it's just like, you're just stuck in limbo. Because, I mean, Piastri in 2021 was out for a year. 2022, I don't even know who won F2 that year. 2023, I think, was Porsche. No one is retiring at the moment, so there's no point for the teams to chance it. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like, there's too many drivers that belong in Formula 1 that have either never got the chance or have not been given enough of a chance because there just simply isn't enough teams. Like, obviously, people that have watched these streams before, like, it could sound like bias, I'm a massive fan of him, but a guy like Pascal Wehrlein deserved a lot more of a chance in Formula 1 than he was given. And the chance he was given, he was really, really good. But he got dropped because, well, obviously money. Like, he was good at Manor. And Sauber as well. Like, he had 2 seasons where he was driving the worst car and scored points in both of them. And he scored multiple points in the 2017 Sauber. He mauled Ericsson. Like, there's 2 people in the history of that Manor team, or Marussia, or whatever it's been called, that have scored points. Wehrlein is one of them. The other is Jules Bianchi. Wehrlein was a very... And Wehrlein nearly got the seat at Mercedes when Rosberg retired, but they decided for Bottas because of more experience, which, to be fair, was a decent choice. But Williams should have signed Wehrlein when Massa retired in 2017. I think... Yeah, I as much as I would love to see it, I don't see Wehrlein getting back to F1 because he's like 30 or so. But he's doing all right in F3. I mean, he's just won the World Championship. But again, like guys like Van Dorn as well. Van Dorn was a very, very good prodigy, but then just got destroyed by Alonso and it ruined his entire career. Like, there's a lot of... De Vries as well. There's a lot of very talented drivers that have just got into F1 and it's just not worked. Like, I think we need... They didn't get Pascal because Lance's... Well, no, in 2017, for 2018, they got... I forget the name of him, but that Russian guy. It was like Sergey something. And then 2019, they obviously signed Kubica and Russell. But 2018 Sauber... I mean, I understand why he didn't get the seat at Sauber for 2018, because it was starting to become more of a Ferrari junior team, and he was a Mercedes reserve. But that 2018 lineup, if they had Wehrlein and Leclerc... That would have been, I mean, 5th or 6th in the standings, because Leclerc that season was amazing. Wehrlein was great. I think Wehrlein was a great talent that just got dealt with very, very bad hand.
I'd take a set of intermediates.
Oh my god, it's raining.
Okay,
I think as well, this might not be true,
Josh,
but I heard something. One of the reasons why Williams didn't sign Wehrlein for 2018 as well was because when they had a sponsorship with Martini, there was a clause in their contract with Martini that they had to have at least one driver over the age of 25, and I think Wehrlein was 23 and Stroll was 19. So I mean that might be wrong, but that is something I heard in the past. But there are a lot of drivers that were just like Wehrlein that were out of F1 forever, or nearly were. I mean Ocon in 2018, Schumacher now, like, I don't know. What do you think? Do you reckon Mick Schumacher will ever make it back to Formula 1? I would love it, but I don't see it. I thought it was, no. Yeah, I as much as I love Schumacher, and again I think he got dealt a very bad hand at Haas, I don't see it. And it's a shame, but one thing I've always thought about is imagine how, like, Schumacher is a very, very talented driver already. But could you imagine just how good he would have been had Michael been there throughout his entire childhood to, like, essentially coach him? Like, he'd have been amazing. So who are the seats left to confirm? Is it just Mercedes and Sauber? No, Alpine as well, isn't it? Yeah. So Mercedes, it basically is going to be Antonelli. Sauber, probably Bottas. And then Alpine will be Hadjar? I mean, I don't know. Right, let's go for it. Nana has left the session. I mean, I'd kind of prefer it to be wet actually, because then it's a lot slower, so to me there's a lot less chance of fucking up. I mean, this would kind of be perfect for me. Especially through Sector 1, because Sector 1 is now a bitch. Oh, there we go, Jesus Christ. This is an absolute stinker of a lap, I can already tell. I feel like that McLaren is getting really close to me, and that doesn't fill me with confidence. That this has been a very good lap. But I mean, I've always said, like, and I think it's always been true, qualifying is never my strong point. I mean, I say that, and I think so far this season in New Era, I've got the most poles out of anyone. So I don't know, like, qualifying has never been a strong thing for me. I've always tended to be better in the race. I mean, a 142.2. 140. Fucking hell, Andrew goes a second quicker. Bloody hell. Jesus. I mean, yeah, it's not... Sector 1 weren't smooth at all there. That's not enough to make up a second, I don't think, but I reckon, I mean, looking at the delta even here, I reckon I can make up probably about 5/10 or so.
Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Zen goes fucking 2 seconds quicker. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. And I've got no fuel. That's lovely.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Riley goes P2. Stewart goes fit. Bloody hell, I'm dead last. I mean, there's nothing like a... I mean, I'm not last anymore. KZR, Dave, cheers, mate. This is completely off topic. I'm very glad I don't have to wear either the blue or yellow gloves for Mercedes, because I hate them. I mean, yeah, not the ideal start, but Sector 1 was not looking good there. I just need to get on top of that, really. I think, as you could see, even on the in-lap, I think I could probably make up about 6 tenths during that lap. It's just, can you get the lap done? Like...
Intermediate time. The current conditions.
Gavin 37.3. Jesus Christ, I am actually just finished. 38.4. I mean, apart from Dave, who set a bloody 157, I'm the slowest out of anyone in that first sector.
Me again, mate.
Right, we're going straight back out. I'm sorry, we cannot. That's not good enough.
So you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions, and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
I'm begging that Ferrari doesn't come out as soon as I mean, good. What did the driver in front even set?
1 minute 41.
1:41.5. Jesus Christ, am I washed? I think I'm washed. Lana seems to be having a lot of problems. That's not good. My goat. Hello Andrew, welcome to the stream. Hope you and Riley have a good race. I hope to be able to battle you at some point. How are you? I'm decent, my friend. Not massively happy with my lap. Sector 1 was not as smooth as I like, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm better at overtaking people than setting fast laps. I can go 2 seconds quicker on mine, bloody hell. Right, let's go for it.
We've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Shit. That's not good. I mean, a second off, 5 seconds off of P. Right, we're gonna have to do quite a bit of overtaking here. I mean, it is dry, which is good. I'm not going to go on soft tyres, because that seems like a war machine. Let's go for it. Andrew P8. That is a bit of a shock, to be honest. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting Andrew to be up near the top. Right, let's go for it. Nana has rejoined. We're just going to take this cautiously, I think. Oh, formation lap, really.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
I mean, the last time we had a race in a league that I owned was a sprint, and I was last on the first lap and ended up winning that. So there's still some hope. There's lots of chance in hell I'm going to win. If I win any race during the season, that is pretty surprising. Andrew, you can't do that, mate. There's strict track limits. Got to give him a penalty for that. Cut the corner during formation. That's despicable. I mean, I can really hold. Zen is going so far in front of everyone else for literally no reason. So we've established that Zen is essentially just like the fastest here.
No rain expected.
I'm
no
taking
rain
it
expected
because
for the time
of
being.
the wheel difference. I mean, I would not know. I've not raced on wheel and I play at different things, so Zen really should win. Oh, Andrew and Gavin there. Both disqualified from the formation lap, alright. Cannot warm up the front tyres at all. Right, here we go. Trying to just get the perfect getaway here. Fuck it, I can overtake him.
Okay,
0.4, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that.
You can get good launch as the race starts.
Right, here we go
so
then. Our first race is... Not even start. But yeah, it's gonna bring it home. Finish. A start from hell. Very reminiscent of DRL, which is not, after season 1, was not a fun experience for us. Get caught up there.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yeah, it's just at this point it's damage limitation for us. We're going to bring home a point. but not as many as we would have wanted to. We'll have a chance to make it up in the actual race. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's not an ideal start whatsoever. That just means that we're going to have to go harder in the actual race, which is what we're going to do. Riley wins the sprint. Good stuff for him. Yeah, I'm really just frustrated with the drive-through because it was my mistake. I did jump the start. Yeah, just fucking. I saw the red light of like the X symbol come up and took that as lights going out. So fucking stupid thing to do on my part. It's a point. It's not a horrific start, but it's not what we wanted. You were quite laggy. Yeah, Riley wins. That is your order for the sprint. Right, let me just do the Instagram post quickly for Riley winning. Follow Purple Sector Race at PSR Championship on Instagram, please. Add location, Suzuka International Circuit. There we go. Can we race each other, please? Well, we would have got. I think we would have had a decent battle into turn 1, but I jumped the start. So, not the ideal thing to do.
Okay, me again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions, and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
Yeah, not an ideal start, I'll say that. But we'll go for it now. Yeah, ideally we just get really a better. If we can just get a decent qualifying lap in and just try and work our way from there, that's all we can ask for. If I can get into the top 6 in qualifying, I think I've done pretty well. If anyone is still in the stream, can you please let me know, is it starting to improve? Because I have reloaded it up. What is the Aston Martin doing here? What are you doing? Go drive forward. It looks better for me. It's not like glitching as much anymore. But let me know. Because if worse comes to worse, I might have to cut the stream off, but I really don't want to do that. But if I have to, then I might. A little bit of a snap there in sector 1. Dave goes off the track, comes, I'm not going to report him for that because, he was not in control there. Good stuff from him to get back on though without hitting onto me. Respect to you there, Dave, mate. Again, I still think there's a lot of time to be found here. Seppi goes fastest. Andrew then takes that spot. Don't think we'll be anywhere near that. Have I just gone... Wait, that was P1? What? What the fuck? I've just got onto provisional pole. What the hell? I don't think that lap was that good. Or is it everyone else's lap has been poor? Wait, what the hell? Chris Harris goes 3 tenths quicker. Wait, if anyone's in the chat here, was that a good lap from me, or just an awful lap from everyone else until Chris went first? I'm gonna have to let what's his name through this. I'm just gonna have to go wide because there's no place I can physically let him through. Dave, if that held you up too much, I'm sorry, but there wasn't really a place I could let you through without...
I'll just pack 97 feet, yeah.
Okay, good. I'll be out in a minute. Sorry, guys. Gavin goes P2. Well... Was that a good lap from me, or just a crap lap from everyone else?
Right, so far, our best lap, 1 minute 30.1.
Okay, so it appears the Aston Martin is complaining about the fact that apparently I impeded him. I don't really see how I did. You need to time it. Well, where on earth was I going to be able to let him through?
Perhaps we should get out.
Jesus Christ, man. You need to think about a good place to do it and get there. You were too far, mate.
We're 7th in the speed trap, 182.1 miles per hour.
Right, P5 now. Yeah, well, I mean, look, I'm not saying that I fucking did the right thing by doing that, but he was very much far behind me for a lot of that lap. And there wasn't really a place I could let him through, because he wasn't close enough. Like... Right, 1 second. Right, we're back. Yeah, not innocent there by a long shot, but I don't think that is something that I should really be in trouble for, because it's a tight circuit. The only time he got close to me where it would start to affect him, I went off the track to let him through. Like, come on, I don't think it's that cut and dry that needs to be a penalty. I mean, I'm not... It appears in the dry, I appear to be pretty decent. But it's just in the wet, it looks to be horrific. Harris quickest by 4, nearly 5 tenths here. Ferrari 1-2. I mean, I feel like I'm going to get a penalty for that. I mean, did I really impede him? Like, I don't know if I did. Like, I don't think he lost time through that. But I don't know if I'll have to see. .32.3 for the first sector. So it seems like me and this Dave guy are going to be pretty much on with each other. Yeah, it wasn't clean where I was able to let him through, but I don't think he lost time. That's the thing. I don't think there was a loss in time. He might have chose to back off, but that's his own choice. Like 40.0 for the middle sector, 7 tenths up on me. Jesus Christ. So I thought my lap was good, but it turns out everyone else is just sick. He goes P2. Jeez, good lap. I mean, look, if you're gonna report that now when you're second and I'm
Right,
8th,
so fastest lap currently,
like,
1:30.1.
come on. Then for some reason it's not set a lap. Is he doing one of these gimmick things again where he tries to go from last to first? I don't know. I mean, it would mean more overtaking, which I quite like. I would rather qualify 8th and finish 6th than qualify 7th and finish 7th, like, or qualify 2nd and finish 7th, like, if I can at least, I don't really care where I finish, if I can at least get involved in some racing, I'm quite happy.
Okay, we're 8th in the speed trap, 182.1 miles per hour.
Just don't jump the start this time, Lewis. Might be the way to go. I still think if I can improve, because the Aston didn't hold me up when he spun, but I still think I can gain a bit of time back from there. A lot of people seem to be coming out now. We'll go.
We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions, and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
My goal would be to get into the top 6. Whether that's going to happen or not, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Both McLaren just come out here behind me. I feel like I should just let them through because I mean they're a lot quicker than I am. Is it worth me? Because I mean they'll just catch me anyway, so I'll probably hold them up. Not like willingly, but. At least one of them was dropping back. Which McLaren is this? Is it Riley? Oh, now here comes Zen. Is this Riley or is this Andrew? Andrew, you're a lot quicker than me, mate. Just go in front of me. Like, I'm not even trying to do that to get a slipstream, but you will be a lot quicker than me anyway, so you'll just gain the time back anyway. Right, let's go. P4! Paul! 5th now. I imagine that's going to go down a bit, but I'm very happy with 5th. Is Stuart going to improve? Stuart's the one, and Zen. I still think this is going to end up as a P7. Big lock up there from Stuart. Stuart doesn't improve. This could be 5th. I mean, that would be an extraordinary result in qualifying. I feel like, is Zen going to improve? I don't know. He doesn't really... Yeah, he'll go well in front. Yeah, Zen pole by 7 tenths. Not a shock. P6! Wow. I'll take that in qualifying. I'm happy with a P6. We just need to actually not jump the start this time. Why is... Are we going to have to wait the entire 1 minute and 18 seconds? There we go, P6 in qualifying. I am happy with that. If we can get a good start here, not jump the start, this could look a lot better than it already does. I mean, still, a second off part. Zen 7 tenths ahead.
Oh, you're still racing?
I'll heat it up after. Live stream cameo from my mum though. Biggest fan. No, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. To get, realistically, my goal with every championship I get is to finish in the top 6. So I think it's going to be I feel like I'm going to be in the midfield battle in PSR. Because I'm just simply not good enough to win the title. But if we can steal a good spot here and there, I'd be happy with that. Mediums to hards is what they're saying. I'm going to bank on the fact that there's going to be a safety car here. So I'm going to put 29 laps of fuel. I still think that might be too much, but I'm going to bank on the fact there's going to be a safety car. I'm not looking forward to turn 1 though, because with how turn 1 looked in the sprint, it seems like nobody gives an inch, which is good, but turn 1 in Japan might not be that good. We got the formation lap up first. Zen on pole, Chris Harris. Everyone seems to be starting on mediums. Andrew going on hards.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to
we
warm
can
the
just
tyres
avoid a jump
properly
start,
now.
even
Make
if
sure
we,
you get some heat
I mean,
into the
we
brakes as well.
Don't want to speak too early, but we shouldn't really lose a position to Andrew if we get a similar start, unless he burns his overtake. But is he going to do that? I'm not sure. It seems like me and Dave are really going to be battling each other, because we seem to be very close in pace. Andrew did say earlier, can we race each other please? You might get your wish here, mate. I doubt the race will last long, because Andrew's a lot good. I don't know, I'm just alright. I'm just bad to alright at the game, and everyone else seems
Conditions
to be
look
good.
stable at the moment, no rain currently expected.
Like, I'm consistent in that most of the time I don't crash, but actual pure pace, I'm not the guy for that. Alright, we're going to have to see. I really don't want to try a 2-stop here, because that didn't work for Jack in NERL. 3 stops in NERL. Oh, not this shite again. In the formation lap. Oh, Riley again for the second race in a row on the formation lap. Tips it into the wall. Good stuff, mate. I mean, I really cannot warm the front tyres here. Whoa, Giuseppe. That was... I mean... I feel like it'd be harsh to punish you on the formation lap, but that was a bit odd. Well, this should be an entertaining race. Suzuka, a phenomenal circuit. In my opinion, probably the best circuit in the world.
Superb parking
0.2. I'm happy with that, and Dave gets pushed back. So, if we can keep this out of a jump start, we should have a pretty good getaway. Here we go. 5 lights on ahead of the drivers. Lights out, and away we go. Dave randomly just turned in on me there. That was a mental thing. Andrew, we have a bit of contact. Dave, that looked very, very intentional. I mean, I don't know if he locked up his rears on the start, but that, I mean, he swayed right to me there. That did not look... That did not make him look good at all. I mean, we've had a decent start here. Strict track limits, I believe. But we are holding on to 5th place. Riley seems to be struggling here. We're actually going to go round the outside of Riley. We take P4. And this has been a very good start for us. Obviously just the first lap. But from P6 up to P4. Things look good off of the line. Riley and Andrew, both of the McLarens going onto hard tyres. It seems like they struggled at the start here. Oh, and we've made a massive cock of it there. And we're going to be, Riley's going to be all over us here down the main straight. The old teammates in DRL. Here comes Riley. Around the outside, no point fighting that. Me and Andrew have a bit of contact there. We will have another chance to get in.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
This has been a very entertaining opening few laps here in Suzuka. There is yellows. That is an Aston Martin. That is Dave.
Okay,
and is that... Who is that? Is that a Red Bull of Gavin? Having contact at the hairpin there. Dave not having the cleanest of race nights. But we're getting a good run here on Riley. Fuck it, you only live once. We're going to go round the outside here into 130R. And before we get to the corner, we get in front. And we are back up and into 4th place. Keep it nice and neat and tidy through the chicane there. A bit of slide. Riley will have the DRS. We have hot lap to fight him. Is there any point? I don't know. He's not really gaining as much as you would want. Can't get the move done into turn 1. And now is going to be the bit that really hurts his tyres here through the S's in the dirty air. That is really not going to help Riley's race. The battle for 4th position here. Oh, and Riley goes for it there. I mean, warning exceeded track limits. I avoided the collision. I don't see how you can give that. Did gain time. Riley senses his opportunity and takes it.
use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy.
It seems to be a good battle to start us off here. We just need to try and keep it on the circuit to avoid any of those penalties on strict track limits. Not really a thing most racing leagues do. We're trying it, and people will get penalties, but if it means that the racing is a bit fairer, I think it's the right call. We're going to have DRS here on Riley again to fight this. We're going to go for it. McLaren and the Mercedes. Safety car comes out just as I got in front. That is good for us. Safety car is out. That, any second later, and we'd have been stuck behind him there. That is very, very good for us. But a very, very fun battle to start us off in the opening 4 laps.
Okay, slow down, slow down.
Not really something I mean, I doubt we'll be fighting him later on in the race because I'm on mediums, he's on hard tyres, so he should be going later than us. But a very fun battle to start us off. Clean, consistent, just how we like it. Riley is of course streaming if you want to watch Riley's POV at Rookroot on Twitch. Of course, anyone that used to watch DERL knows a lot of teammate history there between me and Riley. Not really been able to battle much, but in this very team as well. Could have teamed up with him in McLaren this year, but I decided to go for Mercedes. Dave is out of the race under the safety car. That looks like he's just parked that manually and given up. Yeah, not a good night for him. Is anyone going to jump into the pits? We are not. Doesn't look like anyone else is. The safety car comes out. We have 8 drivers remaining. And we currently lead the mid-pack, I guess, of 4th place. Chris Harris there in P3. But some good moves there in the battle between me and Riley. That was a very risky move he pulled on me into first of the 2 right-handers, but a very good move. Just smarter for me to back out really. Had to take the warning, which is unfortunate, but we seem to be pretty decent at keeping it on the track for now, which is what we need. 22 laps remaining here in Suzuka. Safety car currently out. Not too sure why. Didn't really see what was going on. But I imagine it will be out for a little bit longer now that Dave pulled over and retired. Gavin, I think he's the last one to catch us up. Yeah, it looks like it, and then we should get going at the start of next lap, I imagine. Maybe even the start of this. Zen leads. Giuseppe in P2 for Haas. 5 different teams in the top 5. Alpine, Haas, Ferrari, Mercedes and McLaren. Safety car will stay out for another lap. So a pretty good turnaround so far from what looks like a horrifying night in sprint qualifying and in the sprint. Clean laps too. I mean, I'm We're behind the safety car. But that is still very, very lucky timing for us to have got ahead of Riley. I'm going to re-watch that after the stream ends because I clearly overtook him before a safety car came out. Whether I fully overtook him, I don't know, but I feel like I must have had a slight bit in front of him. And kudos to him for not fighting that into turn 1, because a lot of people would. Zen seems to be in control of the race as of now. Giuseppe and Chris Harris P2 and P3, the Mercedes of me in P4. Top 4 all on medium tyres, and the 2 McLarens of Riley and Andrew on hards, running 5th and 6th. Stuart 69, last week's winner in P7 for Ferrari, and then Gavin Bass, someone we've raced with many a time in NERL, running P8. I presume the safety car will be in this lap. If we can get a good start, hopefully we can gain a position, get onto the podium for now. My target, I would still say, is probably P6 for this race, given that the other 2 behind me are on hards. But a lot still to happen here, with 21 laps to go around Suzuka. Potential for more safety cars. Don't think it's going to rain. So it is a straight fight from here. Safety car comes into the pits at the end of this lap, and we will go racing again. Zen is going to have to pick when he wants to go. Is he going to go early and try and catch us out, or is he going to go late and give us less of a chance? Everyone's squirming for position to get in front. And Zen has decided to go now, and we have got an alright getaway. Iron up a move here on Chris Harris. Go around the outside into turn 1.
Green flag.
Can we make the move stick? We can! It is up to P3. And Riley now. Chris Harris really not having a good start. Good restart to the race. We get up into 3rd position. The other 2 seemingly gone. Oh, as Riley, we make contact there. Again, I get another warning for exceeding track limits, but I didn't gain time. So I can't exactly see how I gained an advantage. We're going to have to be careful now, because we're on 1 more strike before a 3-second penalty. Obviously we can get that removed if it's fair. I would like to think that the stewards will see my case. It's now the battle resumes with Riley for that P3 spot. No DRS for us this lap. Will be the next one. It comes out. So we won't really get a straight chance to get him down the main straight. Zen and Giuseppe seemingly have gone and are off to battle for the win. Try and get back in front of our old teammate. It's always here where I'm getting the track extensions. Not as smooth as we would like through there. Riley's starting to get away a bit. We really need to stay in DRS range. So we have Andrew and Chris Harris right on us. A nice little four-way fight here right now for P3. We are going to hot laps to try and gain a bit of time back as we start to get closer. Stuart 69er now gets in front of Andrew, and there seems to be a collision.
Okay,
Yellow
clear.
flags. DRS now comes out for us. We're going to just go straight down the main straight here. Riley doing everything he can to avoid it. Nothing he can do. We blitz through DRS slipstream and we take that P3 back. Oh, Riley does well to avoid a collision there with me as we have a half spin on. Riley's going to go for it again there. I think he can sense that it's very smart. I think he can sense I can't really risk it now. So he can be a lot more aggressive because I'm the one that's going to have to back out here, which is frustrating, but play the hand you dealt. Riley, very, very smart to do that. But we seem to be sticking with the McLaren. Gavin now up to P6, 3 seconds back from us. So we are gaining on Riley, Are we going to go for it into 130? We're going to look to do it, but going to back out. Not the smartest of places to go for it. So we go a bit wide there. That is going to have Chris Harris on us down this main straight. We're able to move back in front. I think Riley can sort of notice what is going on, but I've got to be very careful with track limits now with 17 laps to go. I mean, I won't try and get my things removed unless I end up getting a penalty. Riley gets his way back through. If I'm able to keep it within the white lines now for the rest of the race and not pick up a penalty, I won't report it, but if we get one, I will, because I can't really see what was going to do there. But that's not the thing to focus on now. We've got to focus on getting back Riley. Oh, that's not going to help. I mean, I backed off there, so I was able to avoid further consequences, but this is not good now because Riley has gotten away. Mistake made, down to 5th. And now we're going to have to squeeze through the Ferrari. Whether Chris gets DRS or not, I'm not sure.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Harris doing the smart thing and making sure that we can't get as strong of a slipstream. We're going to come in a couple of laps time. They're saying lap 13, that sounds good to me. Don't want to fall out of DRS though from Chris and Riley, but we might actually here because they seem to be a lot quicker. Just seem to have the ability to get back past them though. If these two can fight, that might help me because Riley's tyres aren't going to go as far as he thought they would now due to the fighting.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Grip levels are going to start falling away soon, is the message. we are actually going to bite the bullet and go into the pit lane. Good estimation time.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Good job from you and the crew.
I mean, I
there,
could
mate.
feel,
We're
yeah,
satisfied with
mediums
that.
weren't feeling amazing there. The good thing is that we now have some clean air, really. So if these two can fight, that's going to hold each other up. We just need
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on
to
this
try and
compound.
keep it on the track. I need to avoid essentially getting 3 warnings, really. If I pick up 1, that shouldn't be a problem, because, I mean, there's nothing I really could have done, but if I pick up 3, then that's enough for a penalty, and that would mean the penalty stands. Andrew, 13 seconds in front of us. He's on hard tyres, so we really want to gain quite a bit of time here, so that when he comes out of the pits, probably onto mediums he'll go, that we have enough of a gap to not get drawn into a fight with him. Seems like he isn't pushing as much as expected as Zen comes into the pits now. The race leader boxes. Hard tyres going onto the Alpine. Zen will get out in front of us. Very entertaining race here in Suzuka. We have had a pretty good race. I mean, the sprint qualifying and sprint race wasn't what we wanted here, but we're in the battle for a podium. Probably unlikely we will get it, but a top 6 definitely looks on the cards, which is all I am hoping for. Keep it consistent. See what happens with Riley and Chris Harris. Harris seemingly in front now, so they have been battling. Andrew picks up a penalty. Won't get too excited too early. Obviously, penalties can be removed. But not ideal to him. As Chris Harris comes into the pits, and here is the moment for us now. We really need to get out in front. To have a shot at that podium. Harris with a 10-second stop and go, or a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Are we going to get out in front of him anyway? No. So all we've got to do now is keep in that 10-second gap, unless of course we got to the safety pit the line before, and we should be in front. Shit, yeah, penalty there. Fuck.
Okay, we've been given a time
That's
penalty.
not good.
It will go against our finishing time at the end of the
I mean,
race. Get your head down,
again,
let's
that's
get it done.
still... I've still got to make sure I don't go off the track 2 more times, because as of right now, I'm not expecting that penalty to stay. But we can't think like that. 1 second. It's up to us now to make sure that that penalty doesn't stick. We should be in the DRS of Chris Harris. We will be in the DRS of Chris Harris. Riley still continuing on. Now can we try and force Harris into a mistake here? Or are we going to have to do it the hard way and overtake him? Oh, that's going to help him a lot. A snap there.
We're seeing a gap starting to form.
Even though he does have a penalty, I don't want to leave it up to chance. I want to get this move done myself. So he picks up the pace now.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Obviously, there is still a chance my penalty might not get removed, but I have hope that the race directors will see that I couldn't really do anything. We are actually going to use overtake here, because even if we're not in a position to overtake him, we want to be able to still have that DRS for the boost it will give. Riley comes into the pits, and now a pivotal moment in the race here, as out comes Riley, well ahead of Chris Harris and I.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Bad sensor for the garage. So we are over halfway's distance now in this Grand Prix. 24-second gap back to Stewart 69er. I'm going to have to hope here that Riley seems to be on the tail of Giuseppe, that a battle unfolds and we can get involved in it and pick up some DRS. We're not going to get it this time. Stewart 69 and Andrew getting involved in a nice battle here. I mean, we are losing time through that section of the circuit, but I really cannot risk it. There's a penalty coming anyway. Well, as it stands. We should be in the DRS this time. 2/10 or so inside it now. He does not have DRS. So we're going to go for it down the inside on Chris Harris. We're going to retake that 5th place.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
And now I have no idea if we're going to be able to, but the Hunt now hopefully turns to Giuseppe for P4. Was running in, I mean, where it will be a net fourth anyway, was running in fourth when, or was running in second actually in the first stint, but appears to have dropped off behind some of the pack. Gavin's still yet to pit, or Gavin, no, I think Gavin has pitted. I'm not sure though, but if Gavin is to pit, we will be up to fourth place. Chris Harris will be in the DRS. We'll probably get back in front. We'll fight it, obviously.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Not actually gaining as much as I thought he would. And we stick it into turn 1, still in 5th place.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.8 seconds.
Oh, not smooth at all through there. It's this battle between us and Harris. Not really going in his favour. 10-second penalty. And now behind us. I would be surprised if he doesn't get us into turn 1 here. We'll have DRS down the main straight. Not too sure what's going on with Giuseppe here, but he seems to not be able to reach the pace he was at previously. Lap 20 of 27 here.
Okay, you've got P5, P5. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Our gap to first place, 11.0 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. And that's 8 laps to go.
Chris Harris looking for a move around the outside. We're going to cut him off. He goes a bit deep as well.
Okay,
Andrew retires from the race and a safety car is
the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
And now the question is, does anyone decide to pit? Gavin might have worked a blinder here, because I imagine he needs to pit. I'm not sure though. Does Gavin need to pit? Gavin does not need to pit. Giuseppe and Riley both come into the pits. Zen also does. So we move up into second. Zen goes on to softs. This is going to be a thrilling climax to the race here. I am the only one in the top 5 without that has a penalty, but we've been able to keep it on the track. Gavin leads, somebody we've raced with many a time in New Era. Zen P3 on softs. Telling me to pass Gavin. I'm not going to do that. Riley P4, Giuseppe P5. Realistically, I didn't really want to take the gamble on pitting because think of it this way. If I can get in front of Gavin, there is a slim chance of a win. Not much, a slim chance, whereas if I pitted, there'd be 0 chance. Worst comes to worst is that it doesn't work. They all overtake me. And I'm 5th again. But I don't think there is a need to pit. I think we've got a good chance here of getting something out of this race, not pitting. I think the safety car will be out for a while, which will help the runners behind us on their soft tyres, but will help us because it gives them less laps to pass. I really need to get Gavin essentially straight away or I will get swamped by Zen. Seven clean laps now, love it. Yeah, I really am going to need to get Gavin at the start, because if I don't, I will fall back behind a lot of the pack. Safety car will be out for probably another lap or so, because of P7 having to try and catch us. We really need Riley to do us a favour here and battle with Zen. But the chances are, even if they battle, they will be quicker than us. I'm on somewhat worn hards. They're on fresh mediums and softs.
Okay, the
Gavin,
gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres.
Not sure when he pitted.
The car ahead has some rear wing damage, but it's not losing
Car
much
ahead
pace
has
yet.
some ring rear damage
Last lap,
yet.
2 minutes 21.3.
So, looking like a very exciting end to the Japanese Grand Prix. Safety car should be in this lap. Now is the big end. We need to get Gavin straight away, and even then there is still a chance Zen will just blitz through both of us. Zen, I think, is probably the hot favourite now for P1. I mean, he was the hot favourite anyway. Zen has to win the championship with the speed he's got now. He's going to have to win the title. I presume they all think my penalty is still going to stand. Again, like I said, it might do. The race directors might see it differently than I do.
Safety car
but we have not picked up another warning since the penalty. We have been very, very clean.
There's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
We're going to need to get this move done as quickly as possible. And then we're going to need Gavin to hold them up. For me is just crashed. Yeah, I don't have a clue what's going on. Oh, fucking hell. One more penalty, that's 6 seconds. It is all unravelling here. Right when I can do nothing about it, as per normal. Jesus Christ, Giuseppe, that's a bold move to go for.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Am I really in the wrong there? I don't know. I mean, it's a very frustrating race because, or frustrating end, because I do not know what would have happened if they had glitched through me. I genuinely could not tell you. Like, I mean, just leaving that in. Yeah, it's all unravelling towards the end here. A 5th place now looks likely. Final lap. I mean, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I simply have no idea what's happened to me. The safety car did bitch things up for us, really, because... yeah, a frustrating one. I don't really know what, if I could have done anything to avoid that. I think Zen and everyone that passed me would have passed me anyway.
Out of fuel. The car ahead has run out of fuel. Come on, let's go.
But at the same time, they ghosted through me, so I'm not sure what can really be done. Because they'd have overtaken me anyway, most likely, but Riley wins. Yeah, that's not the ideal race for us. P6, 11 points on the board. Yeah, not much we could have done, really. A difficult race. Lost control of the car, says the Aston Martin. I'm not really sure whether that can... I don't know, because he moved very far right. But that is going to do it. We will be back next Thursday for round 3. Cannot remember what track it is, but yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry for all the issues we had with the stream tonight. Sorry if that impacted the racing. There's not much we could have done, but I mean, a P6 is still, or P5 is still a pretty good result. So we'll have it. You know, some pretty good drivers there tonight. Going to be a lot more difficult than any RL. So yeah. We'll be back next week. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.